We're in Casablanca, Morocco. I've been here for a couple of days just trying to sort out a visa in order to enter Libya.
This is where we're told our visas were supposed to be, but we went to the embassy and they said they're not here. And then Rabat, since we have our cameras, it's been nothing but a big, big problem. Scott's in it trying to deal with it right now. I feel bad for the guy.
It's a bit of a kerfuffle. I'm trying to just locate different train times right now to go from Casablanca to Rabat, which is about an hour north of here.
I knew it was serious, but I didn't think it was kerfuffle serious. I love the words he used.
So now we have to get a train north to Rabat, get our visas hopefully processed there.
What kind of goose chase are we on, Mr. Wilson?
This visa exists. It's just, they don't just give them away. We've just left the Libyan embassy, which is behind us here in Rabat, and we finally have Libyan visas. That's it. That's what we came for. Now we can go to Libya.
Can't wait to fill this mofo up. Open another, like, where did I stamp it? I'm like, just stamp it on my wrist.
The pieces have finally all fallen into place after a lot of running around. We've got our ticket booked to Tripoli, and that's our flight waiting right there. As I was going through customs, the guard kind of pats me down and has a look at my passport and the ticket and says in Arabic, blah 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 blah, Tripoli, ha ha ha. He gives my passport back to me and he's like, bon voyage. I was like, why? The Sahara Desert was something that we totally missed out of North Africa, so we wanted to continue on, and we figured where else better than Libya, which holds an enormous amount of the Sahara Desert.
We made to Libya.
Starting here in day one in Tripoli at the Mediterranean is really a milestone. This is a place where 15, 20 years ago we would never have been allowed in the country. The fact that we want to enter with a camera and document this whole thing, you know, getting the visa processed was a bit of a challenge. Not only just as visitors, but as, you know, quote, journalists because of the camera, which means that we have a bit of an entourage. We have, you know, someone from kind of media relations, so to speak.
We're driving in style. Look at this big giant bus, which I've nicknamed the White Rhino. It's big. It doesn't got any horns. Let me see. Hit the horn? There, it does got one horn. These are our dudes in here.
Hi guys, welcome to Tripoli.
Alright, we've got Jamal here, we've got Mehdi here, and we've got our driver up here, Mohammed.
Yeah. I'm Justin Catch, and welcome to the Departures.
Because it's so difficult to get in here, there are very few visitors here, which leaves Libya unspoiled by tourism.
Romans! Any Romans down there? It's like a ghost town in here. We pretty much have this whole place to ourselves. Nobody's here. There's all that's left of these remains.
It was a real reminder of why this was a good choice to come to Libya. This is like the port of death for all these other arenas.
These walls aren't that high, you know what I mean? They gotta be about maybe 6, 7 feet, probably about 7 feet high. So that animal could, like, if they're a tiger, he could just jump up there right in the crowd. You know, sometimes I wouldn't pay to have a front seat. You notice when you walk out, they got those doors, those small little doors?
Yeah.
Those aren't for midgets, those are for tigers. I guarantee you, back in the day, no one would do this.
I'm sure I put a tiger in there. No, I better go investigate.
I swear last time there was a lion in here. You want to see us fight?
The thing that really strikes me is how well preserved and how vast the ruins are. And I think a big part of that is because of the fact that Libya has been closed off to the Western world. But what we came here for was the desert, and that's what we're really looking forward to. Soon we're going to leave all this coastline and water behind. We're at El Hafra. The idea tonight is to pick our meal and then get it cooked up for us. Out of all of the fish here, what fish do you recommend?
Both.
Toads.
Toads. You know toads?
No.
Like toads, like ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the most expensive one, but it's okay.
Okay. He said this is the most expensive, but...
What a cool color to paint my car. I'm gonna take a picture of this barracuda and take it to my body man.
I've been weighed in here with my fish. Now they'll clean it, and it doesn't get any fresher than this. I could spit to the Mediterranean right now. That's how close it is. Want to try it?
I'm not eating barracuda.
All right. So we're both fed with this one fish, so that's not a bad deal. Got a fish. So what's the process here? Barbecue over an open fire kind of deal. Cheers. Isn't this a romantic dinner together, eh? You got half the fish, I got half the fish. I ordered for us.
Where's the candlelight? Where's the wine? Not that one.
Yeah, you're a cheap date. We're leaving the coast. We're heading from Tripoli, and we're going to start heading south, further and further out into the desert.
Good morning. It's gonna be a lovely day.
You gonna drive this thing around or what?
Why would I bother? This time I get to be Justin on the trip.
And I get to be Scott.
I like science.
We've headed about 2 hours south of the capital city of Tripoli, away from the Mediterranean Sea. You come to where we are now, which is Termissa. But what makes this area so unique is its incredibly rich history of Berber remnants. And so this is abandoned now, but you can still kind of walk around and see how this old village was put together, because the remains are pretty well intact.
So much history is in here, and now it's like no one's even here. Until we showed up. Let's renovate this place. Uh-oh, look at this. Let's close out this doorway here, and then maybe open this up to a little more natural light. What do you think?
That would be much better.
The cool thing is you can put like all these little pictures up because you got these little nooks and stuff. And the best part, I think, is probably the balcony. Have you seen that yet? Check that out. I've been on a diet, so I can fit in here. You fit in here? You get in here.
Just fit.
Look at the view.
Big screen plasma hooked up somewhere around here.
It's a fixer-upper. I think you're probably going to want this pole back tray.
You go to a town, we have the whole town to ourselves because it's completely abandoned.
From the top of the village, looking out, was isolation. But that's what we're here for, Saharan life.
I love the desert, I love the way it is. This is the biggest one in the world. It's just a matter of getting there now. There's a bunch of stops we have on the way, but the majority of the trip, you can be thinking about getting out in the sand dunes and just having some fun out there. Can I fill it up? Let me do it. Gas here is 8 cents a liter. 8 cents, not $1.08. 8 cents a liter, just like my dad used to do. There we go. I used to hear stories from my dad and my grandpa. I remember when I used to fill my car up and cost me $5. Well, guess what? I'm going to be able to do that to my kids. 50 liters for 8 dinar. Guess how much it cost me to fill up that?
I don't know, 55, 60 bucks?
8 dinar.
It's like $7. Now we're 3 hours south of Tripoli, and we're into Jebel Nafousa. Keeping with our Berber theme for the day, we're actually going to be staying at a converted original underground house. This is awesome. This is like a local troglodyte house, like an original Berber-style house.
Well, apparently they're going to make some food for us, so hopefully that'll be sweet. We got a skylight here. Perfect skylight. Hope you find some food in there, caveman.
We're loading up the white rhino, and we're heading